Transforming your life with hypnotherapy just got easier with your host, Julie from CoachingHypnosis.net.
Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis. To my wonderful community over in the United States, I've got a little something to help you reclaim your time this month. We talk so much about wellness and self-care, but you can't do that if you're stuck in a grocery aisle. That's why I've partnered with Instacart. If you're in the US and haven't tried it, you can get free delivery on your first 3 orders. It's a total game changer for getting healthy essentials delivered right to your door in as fast as 30 minutes. You can also try using the promo code FSAHSA1035 at checkout for extra savings. To get those free deliveries, click the link in my show notes. Using that link really helps support this show. Thank you so much for the love. Cheers. Today we're talking to the tanks of the business world, the drivers. But let's be radically, brutally, almost hilariously honest. You don't believe in burnout. You think burnout is for weak people who can't handle the heat. You've been running your engine at the red line for 5 years, fueled by caffeine, ego, and the sheer terror of coming in second place. You think you're winning, but your engine is currently on fire and you're just trying to drive faster to blow the flames out. Today, we're peeling back the mask on driver burnout. We're exploring the engine fire that happens when your autonomic reactivity finally blows a gasket and why your obsession with dominance is actually a sophisticated form of avoidant coping, hiding a massive fear of being ordinary. A driver's burnout doesn't look like sadness. It looks like rage and irritability. Your internal monologue is a loop of global necessity and total lack of process for your own well-being. See if you recognize this Redline Script, the weakness phobia. I can't slow down. If I take a day off, the competition will pass me. If I show fatigue, my team will lose respect for me. Sleep is for the people who don't have a $50 million target. The impatient flare-up. Why is everyone so incompetent? I have to do everything myself. I'm not burnt out. I'm just frustrated that no one can keep up with my pace. The locust lie. I'll rest once a deal is closed. Once we hit this milestone, I'll take a month off. Spoiler, you won't. You'll just set a bigger milestone. The raw honesty. You are using speed to avoid internal reflection. You are terrified of the quiet because of quiet. Because in the quiet, you might realize you don't actually like the person you've become. You've created an identification stable as the unstoppable force. But even the laws of physics say that every force eventually meets resistance. Your engine fire is the physical manifestation of your subconscious trying to save your life from your own ambition. It's almost funny how drivers try to conquer burnout. You go on a relaxing holiday and end up checking your emails while hiking a volcano. You join a yoga class and get angry because you aren't the best at being zen. You trigger autonomic reactivity in yourself because your rest isn't producing results fast enough. You aren't unwinding. You're competing at leisure. You're stuck in a present orientation where the only thing that matters is the win right in front of you. You've become a victim of your own drive. You go home and treat your family like a department that's failing at KPIs, wondering why no one wants to synchronize with your weekend strategic plan. You're trying to run a marathon at sprint pace and your heart, your gut, your relationships are all sending check engine lights that you're covering up with more espresso. To put out the fire, we have to teach your subconscious that power is not the same as force. 1. Reframing rest as refueling. We use hypnosis to show your brain that a car without fuel can't win a race. We install the script, my recovery is a weapon. A rested leader is a dangerous leader. 2. Identity realignment. We shift your identification stable from the grinder to the commander. A grinder works for the business. A commander makes the business work for them. 3. Autonomic reset. We anchor a state of deep core calm. We teach your nervous system that you can be idle without being broken. We rewire the brain to find pride and sustainability rather than destruction. Today, let's try an engine cooler. 1. Pick a 30-minute window today. 2. Turn off the phone, close a laptop, do not plan. 3. Sit in a chair and do absolutely nothing. 4. Notice the itch to be productive, the physical autonomic reactivity that feels like ants under your skin. That's your driver identity panicking. 5. Take a breath and say, I am the master of my time, not its slave. 6. Observe how the business didn't implode in those 30 minutes. Anchor that control. A burnout driver is just an expensive liability. It's time to stop burning and start leading. You don't need more hustle. You need more subconscious precision. If you're tired of the engine fire and you're ready to trade your frantic energy for unshakable, sustainable power, book your free 40-minute clarity call. Let's dismantle the Invincibility script and install the high-performance endurance you need to win the long game. Remember, aligned subconscious plus strategic recovery equals unstoppable command. Thanks for listening. Align your mind. Cool the engine. Grow your business. Mindfully yours, Julie.